stickers. Lisa here from Fun Stuff Crafts. So glad you could join me for another Inspiration Friday. Hey, if this is your first time stopping by my channel, make sure you click on that subscribe button and click on the bell, and YouTube should alert you each time I upload a new video. If you're one of my faithful followers, thanks so much for stopping by for another Inspiration Friday. This week I've got a really fun project for us. So I had a friend's grandson ask me last week if I could make him some stickers. And I'm just like, sure, I can make stickers. But you know what I realized? I realized I had not done a tutorial yet on using Cricut's offset feature. And let me tell you guys, if you guys want to make stickers, the offset feature is a game changer when it comes to stickers. And I had so much fun putting together some motorcycle stickers for him that for our project today, I decided to do some cute little bee stickers. And I'm going to show you, I mean, you could put these on journals. There's just so many different things that you could do with stickers. So I'm going to change my camera angle. I'm going to meet you in Design Space, and I'm going to show you how easy the offset feature is to use. And then we'll put it to use and we'll make some really cute stickers. So give me a second, get my camera angle changed, and we will get making. With these stickers, we are going to start in Design Space. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab an image for us to work with. And I just think this Be Nice or Buzz Off is kind of a cute little sticker. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that one. And then let's just grab one more too. Let's see if I can find one on this page that I think is cute. Oh, that little bee is cute. Let's grab that one too. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and insert them into Design Space. Now these do come in, that one is coming in very large, so we're going to go ahead and make it so that we can use it a little bit better. Okay, and then what we're going to do, you guys, I want to show you how easy the offset feature is. Now it's right up here. Now you can only do the offset feature if you're on a desktop. It does not work in the app. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on offset, and I like to use 0.12 as my offset, but you can play with the offset on how you like to use it. So I've got the 0.12. I've got rounded corners. You can see just barely, you can start to see it, or I could have went for pointy corners. Okay, and I really like more of the round. So we're going to stick with the round, okay? And then as soon as it's done its thing, the apply button's going to be ready for us. So I'm going to go ahead and hit apply. Now, don't worry, that black is just our offset. It automatically turns to black, and I'm going to switch it to white, okay? So there we are. It's hard to see right now, but you have got an offset, and you can see I've got 3 layers in this cut file. What we're going to do now, and this is a step you don't want to forget, I grabbed all 3 images, and you can tell it by here that all of them are grayed out. I'm going to come down and I'm going to do flatten, okay? Really important. Now you can see I've got one print then cut image ready to go, okay? So let's do the same thing with our cute little bee. Let's go ahead and grab it all, because you can see also it is different layers, right? And then what we're going to do is we're going to do the offset. And it remembered that I had the 0.12, and I'm going to stick with my round edges, and I'm going to do an apply. Now for this one, I'm going to go ahead and leave a color on it, so it can just be a little bit, so you can see you can do your stickers different ways. I could even put a second layer on there if I wanted. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab that and I'm going to flatten it again. Key point, always make sure you flatten, okay? Now what I want to do is decide how big I want my stickers. And what I like to start out with is I like to start with a shape that is the size that Cricut allows us to do our print then cut. So that is 6.75, 75 by 9.25, okay? So that is the size that Cricut will allow me to do. And I'm going to turn that to white, and then I'm going to go to my arrange button and I'm going to say send to the back. Okay. Now what I can do is I can start to arrange my stickers. And I think I'm going to go with a 3-inch there. And then this little guy, let's make him be a 3-inch wide too. Okay, so I've got these 2 stickers. I'm going to hit my shift key. I've got the B highlighted, and then I'm going to grab that Be Nice and I'm going to duplicate. Okay, and so by duplicating, I'm able to make multiple stickers. Okay, so let's duplicate that one more time. Okay, now what you're having a hard time seeing right now is where my offset image is. Okay, so what I like to do is I like to just grab a totally different color that is different than our backgrounds, and I like to make sure that all of my offsets are not overlapping. Okay, and so I'm going to go ahead and turn these guys sideways so you can do some playing here. And then it looks like my B's are just about right. Okay, so there, I'm able to get 6 stickers on there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of my square, because or my rectangle I should say, I don't need it anymore. Okay, but I don't want Design Space to reorder these. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm highlighting and grabbing all of them, and then I'm attaching them. Okay, so now we are going to be good to go with a print. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send it to Make It. And when I go to Make It, you can see that everything fits perfectly on our page. Okay, I probably even could have added some smaller ones if I wanted some smaller stickers. But just for today, we're going to go with the 6 that I've got there. So I'm going to say Continue. And the very first thing we're going to do is we're going to send it to our printer. Okay, I always like to leave bleed on when I'm doing stickers, because that way there's no chance of the edge coming out white at all. And then this is really key. You want to go to your system dialog. Okay, I've got my Epson 3710 selected. Okay, so I'm going to click on Print. Now, depending on the printer you have and the computer you're using, I'm using my MacBook Pro, okay? And so I want to make sure that I am going to my best quality, okay? The other thing I want to do is I want to make sure that I have got, I want to make sure I've got the right paper selected. Now, my sticker paper is a matte. And so I'm going to grab photo matte paper, and that way it'll print a really nice color for me. And then I'm going to go to best quality. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and send this to the printer. And then once it prints, I'm going to join you back, and I'm going to show you how I put it on our mat and what the selections are I use in Design Space. Okay, so we'll go ahead and print this. And it's going to go over to my printer. And while that's printing, what I'm going to do is now I want to select my material, and I am just going to type in sticker. And I have found that this printable sticker paper works really well. Okay, now you may need to play with the settings. There are a few other ones. I've used the washi tape, and I've used the sticky note before, but this one seems to work just fine with the Avery sticker paper that I'm using, and I'll make sure I show you that. So I'm going to go ahead and say done, and we are going to go ahead and load our mat and get it printing. So I'll join you right back here as soon as I grab that off the printer. Okay, so I went ahead and got the print off of my printer, and you guys should be able to see this has got a real gloss to it. And I want to show you the paper I'm using. It is Nito Labels, and it is a super gloss waterproof full sheet vinyl labels. And I'll make sure I put the link down below. These just work out great, and they work both for inkjet and for laser printers. So I'll show you an example. I had a friend's grandson ask me if I would make some stickers for him, and so I put these together, and they have just turned out so nice. So let's go ahead and get this loaded onto our mat, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and use my green mat, and I'm just gonna make sure, the one thing you wanna make sure with the print then cut is that you get this on nice and straight, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and put it on, and we are going to put it over on the Cricut, and we're gonna get cutting, and I will show you how nice these guys cut out. Okay, so I've got my mat all loaded. I'm gonna go ahead and push the Cricut button, and you guys are gonna see that it is going to load my mat in, okay? And the first thing it's going to do is you're gonna see a light come on. And what that light is doing, as you guys can see, it is going across and checking to make sure it knows exactly where our framed outline is. And that is what is going to determine where to make sure the cut. Now, if by chance you guys run into any issues with the print then cut and it is not finding your lines, one of the things that I have found is if you don't have good light on your Cricut machine, that can cause a problem. So add a little bit of light and then it will be able to pick it up. It just went over and checked to make sure I have my right knife in, and now it is going to start cutting out all of my stickers. So I'm gonna go ahead and just let it do its thing, and I will join you guys back and I'll show you how easy these peel right off the paper. Okay, we've got it all done, and just like I normally do when I'm removing anything from my mat, I always like to do it backwards. And this one, you guys are gonna see how nice this just cut through that paper. So look at that. So there we are, we've got our stickers. Look how good those turned out, you guys. They just look great. So I'll go ahead and remove these stickers, and I will put them on something so you guys can see how great they look, and I'll give you guys a good close-up view. I'm gonna go ahead and use my little Cricut knife here to get these the rest of the way off. But look how cute these little bees are. They are just darling. So just think of all the different ways that you guys could use to make stickers. I know we've been talking about doing some stickers for our local store with our town name on it. And so I think I'll be working on some of those, but these stickers turned out great. So using that offset feature, you guys, I really think it is a game changer with being able to make some really cool stickers. So I'll give you a close-up view of these. Thanks for joining me for another Inspiration Friday. And here's a close-up view of that Be Nice or Buzz Off. And I added it to the front of a journal and it looks so cute. And then here's the individual bee, and I added that to the back of the journal. So making these stickers was just so much fun and so many possibilities. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Make sure you give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to check out funstuffcrafts.com for other DIY type projects.